Lesson 11 in A Course in Miracles. My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. This is the first idea which we have had which is related to a major phase of the correction process, the reversal of the thinking of the world. It seems as if the world determines what you perceive. Today's idea introduces the concept that your thoughts determine the world you see. It will take a great deal of practice to believe this idea. Be glad indeed to practice it in this initial form, for in this idea is your release made sure. The key to forgiveness lies in it. The practice periods for today's idea are to be undertaken somewhat differently from the previous ones. Begin with eyes closed and repeat the idea slowly to yourself. Then open your eyes and look about, near or far, up or down, anywhere. During the minute or so to be spent in practicing the idea, merely repeat it to yourself, being sure to do so without haste and with no sense of urgency or effort. To do the exercises for maximum benefit, the eyes should move from one thing to another fairly rapidly, since they should not linger on anything in particular. The words, however, should be used in an unhurried, even leisurely fashion. The idea should be practiced as casually as possible. It contains the foundation for the peace, relaxation, and freedom from worry that we are trying to achieve. On concluding the exercise, close your eyes and repeat the idea once more, slowly, to yourself. 3 practice periods today will probably be sufficient, and an inclination to do more, as many as 5 may be undertaken. More than this is not recommended. Let us begin the practice. So your eyes moving fairly rapidly from one thing to next, in a leisurely fashion while repeating today's lesson. Closing your eyes. And now repeating today's lesson. My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. Just slowly repeating this idea to yourself. My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. Now opening your eyes and looking about you in an unhurried and leisurely fashion, moving from one thing to the next, fairly rapidly, repeating, my meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. I'll let you know at the end. Meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. Think about this idea today and set the intention to make sure you do the 3 practice periods at different times a day. See yourself doing the practices and see yourself responding to anything that might disturb your mind with, my meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world.